24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to your March 17th edition of Good Morning Vail. Happy St. Patrick's Day to those who celebrate this wonderful holiday. I forgot to wear my green this morning, so I'm a bit out of luck today already. We've got a great show in store for you if you're looking to sell or buy a new home. Well, then the Stockton Group has got you covered here in our wonderful community. We're also going to head into the kitchen and make some delicious St. Patty's Day cookies with the one and only Kevin. Now, if you're looking to maybe take better care of your skin, well, then we've got some fabulous winter beauty tips, as well as a wonderful podcast host, Emily Smith. It's all taking place here on Good Morning Vail, which starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Indulge in the bold flavors of Makoto at Grand Hyatt Vail. Make your reservations today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar.
It's time for Lens of the Day, sponsored by Eyepieces of Vail. Eyepieces of Vail has locations in Basalt, Snowmass, Vail, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, and Edwards for all of your eyewear, and in this case, helmet needs. Today we're going to talk about the Smith Nexus. Now, there's been a lot of new technology that has taken place in some of these helmets. This is no exception to that. The helmet has 22 different vents, so it offers, a lot of comfort, whether the temperature you're skiing in is cold or a little bit warmer. So all throughout the season, this helmet is a perfect option for you. It's also got MIPS, which most helmets now are getting the MIPS, that multi-impact protection that allows you the mobility of the helmet, so when you hit or take a direct impact, it inflects it around so you don't feel a direct force. A new technology that's built into this helmet is Choroid. Now, Choroid is a series of tubes that also impact direct forces. So that allows the injury not to be sustained to the person wearing it, but to be impacted throughout the helmet. You'll see some of the impact joints right here, similar to what you see on some of the new NFL helmets, to where it takes that force off of who is going to receive it and disperses it throughout the helmet. What a great product this is, and it's so durable. This is something that is going to last season after season. So Smith has great technology. The Choroid is something new that they're building in the helmets. You partner these with some Smith goggles, and you've got the best technology to allow for a very safe and enjoyable day on the mountain, whether you're snowboarding or skiing. It's going to offer everything that you want. Eyepieces of Vail, great partner here at TV8 and Good Morning Vail. Make sure You visit one of their local areas, whether you're in Basalt, Snowmass, Vail, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, or here in Edwards.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
TV8 Vail is expanding its distribution, and we want you to be the first to know. You can now find TV8 and our all-Spanish live stream Conecta en Vivo on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Search the channel store for TV8 Vail and Conecta en Vivo on your device and add them to your list of favorite channels. And as always, you can continue to live stream on our website at tv8vail.com or find us on Spotify. At home or on the go, you'll never miss a minute of your favorite local programs on TV8.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're looking for new property, home, or you're looking to sell yours here in the Vail Valley, well, then the Stockton Group has always got you covered, and we were fortunate enough to spend some time with them. So let's introduce you to the Stockton Group.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are at 998 Ptarmigan in the beautiful town of Vail, Colorado, a charming historic property. And greeting us here today is Meg Garrido with the Stockton Group Compass Real Estate to give us all the insights, give us all the information about this beautiful home. Meg, we've got the fireplace running, we've got the vibes. Thank you so much for greeting us here. How are you doing?
Oh, it's a pleasure. So I'm just thrilled for you to be here because this is such a special, iconic legacy property. This mountain chateau is actually the favorite vacation spot of Gerald Ford and First Lady Betty Ford.
Imagine that.
It is really something special. So I love the fact, though, there's a little mystery if the Secret Service actually stayed here as well.
We'll never know. But
we'll never know.
But it is such a historic, charming house, and I kind of want to dive a little more into that history. Tell me about when this place was built. We go kind of way back to the beginning of Vail when this home was built, and it's been here since. So tell me about that.
That's right. So the city of Vail was actually incorporated in 1967, first developed in 1962. So you can imagine this is one of the first homes that was actually here. So when you're here, you feel you're in living history and you feel the charm and the warmth. And I think the story of the home is what someone's really going to fall in love with because number one, the surroundings with the aspen groves, the gorgeous views of the mountains, you're in such a special location that's very amenitized. Yeah. You've got the Nordic Center, Betty Ford Gardens that are here, the Ford Amphitheater, anything you can imagine doing in Vail, it's at your fingertips.
It is, and like you said, it's such a special place. We're surrounded by kind of this rustic wood throughout the house, but we've got, some contemporary touches. We've got the wood fireplace, a beautiful drive-in that kind of greets you when you come in, and you're surrounded by nature, you're surrounded by Vail. And I can understand why President Ford and his wife loved this place,
It's iconic.
We're at minutes from anything you can possibly imagine in Vail.
That's right. And I feel that the person that's really going to get the gift of this home, it's going to be someone that may really appreciate the history here, the story, the legacy, and wants to expand upon it, create something that's really special and unique to them. Or it could be someone that really appreciates the specialness that is this location here right on the golf course. We're in between the 4th and the 6th fairway, and they know that they've got a strong vision as to what they want to create here. So it could be either or.
Exactly.
And we're excited to see who it is.
Yeah, and like you said, potential buyers can really kind of make this their home and do so many things here. As Meg mentioned, we're right steps away from the golf course. We've got the fields, we've got skiing, and anything entertainment at the theater, the park. So it's such a special location. It's such a special place. I feel like anywhere in Vail is special, but this place just kind of takes you back into history. Meg, what about any advice for viewers, for potential buyers that kind of want to invest into this luxury real estate or that may be interested in the house? What would be a key piece of advice for anyone watching?
I think one really key piece is to have an advisor that knows what's off market. That's something that we are really, really invested in, is making sure that our clients feel very protected, that if they don't want to go to the open market, we have all of this inventory. So when people work with us, they get the secret properties, if you will. They're getting the underground insights. And so one thing I'll say is reach out to us, because you don't know what's not on the open MLS, but we do, which is a great advantage. But also never bet against Vail. Vail's appreciation year over year is so tremendous. And I think the big thing is finding something that resonates with the lifestyle that you want to live here and or your investment goals.
Exactly. And I think those are all key pieces of information for potential buyers, to keep that in mind whenever you're maybe browsing around or looking for homes. Come to the experts. I mean, you guys really do such a great job at the Stockton Group in knowing what's best for your buyers and what's best around town and stuff. I want to ask you, what's your favorite feature about the house, personally?
Well, I love this room that we're in. I think this is the most iconic space. It feels so rustic. It feels so warm. It is chock full of character. The wood beams, you see it's just very enveloping and warm. And I can envision a lot of really fun gatherings happening here.
Absolutely.
Après ski, you've just finished on the mountain, and let's enjoy some family time, games, and some great wine.
Exactly, and not to mention the downstairs, which is really the entertainment hub of the house, with a pool table and lots of stuff going downstairs as well. We've got the patio outside that kind of surrounds the house. Spring, summer's around the corner, so that is also a great place for gatherings.
Yes, this tremendous wraparound porch, and the home itself is so uniquely designed. It's this wonderful U shape. So you've got the east wing, the west wing, and it's a fun design where someone, if they're really imaginative, can come in and create something incredibly special.
Exactly. It's already special as is, but people can make it extra special.
Extra special.
Meg, if people are interested in coming and checking out the house or getting in contact with you, are you doing any showings, private showings, anything like that? What does that look like?
Absolutely. So if anyone's interested, we'll do a private showing with you here at the Stockton Group. You can go onto our website, thestocktongroup.com, reach out to me, Meg Garrido, and I would be thrilled and delighted to showcase this beautiful home.
Absolutely. We'll be putting all that information on screen for folks who are interested in coming to check out 998 Ptarmigan, right in the heart of Vail. minutes to lots of activities, and really an opportunity to make this into a home with such a special history, legacy, and that charm that I think just captivates you from the moment you walk in.
That's it. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
coming here
Megan.
and experiencing this with me. This is harder than I remember.
Meg, we couldn't help ourselves but to make our way outside. We're sitting in this immense patio that wraps around the house, and I want to get into some of the nature, some of the location that surrounds us. Tell me what's behind us and kind of around us.
Well, I honestly feel like we're in the middle of National Geographic setting here, because you have these incredible vistas of the mountain. You have right behind us the Nordic Center during ski season. Right. That's what you get to watch and embrace. But we're also sandwiched in between the 4th and the 6th fairway. So when springtime hits and summer's here, you get to watch all the golfers.
Walk right on there, and like you said, kind of get the best of both worlds, whether it's in the winter time with Nordic skiing or in the summertime with golfing or tons of other activities. This outdoor patio, I can't even imagine in the summertime what it looks like and all the things that can happen out here.
I just imagine these incredible get-togethers. Can you imagine? Okay, après ski, you're so close to Golden Peak Base.
Yes.
You're coming here, you're lighting your wood-burning fireplace, which we all know you can't make those anymore. It's grandfathered in here. And getting cozy, but then being able to come out here, maybe have some s'mores and enjoy the scenery. So it's a special place.
And one thing that I love about the house, it really is kind of surrounded by nature. Like you said, it almost feels like a scene of National Geographic, which kind of helps it feel a little bit more secluded, more private, and you really do kind of get a little bit more privacy.
You feel like you're enveloped in nature here. And if you look out here, there is nothing to see but this gorgeous landscape.
Amazing views, exactly.
That's right.
That you can't beat but anywhere else here in Vail. And this is just another unique feature of the house is the use of that outdoor space as well. That can happen year round. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more of the show after this, so stay tuned. We'll be back.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Let's head into the kitchen to participate in some fun for St. Patrick's Day and make some St. Patty's Day cookies. Let's head in there with Kevin.
Well, I am here in the kitchen. We've got Sunday Fun Day just around the corner. That's going to bring us St. Patrick's Day. A lot of fun things going on. So in preparation, I've got my good friend Sabrina here that braved the I-70 corridor to come up from Denver to show us some decorating skills for cookies for St. Patrick's Day. Welcome, Sabrina.
Hi, Kevin. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you. So what do we got here? You got some cookies, brought the cookies. Cookies are done.
Cookies are done. Icing is done. And now we just get to have fun.
Okay, well, let's have some fun because this is a very good time. I love my sweets. And so let's get ready for St. Patrick's Day. It's fun cooking with cookies and decorating and getting festive. So show me what to do. I don't even know what this stuff is.
Sure. So we are going to make 3 different types of shamrock decorated cookies. So you only need 1 cookie cutter. It makes it super easy. You can really have your own flair with it. So for this one, St. Patty's Day always makes me think of peppermints or mint, shamrock shakes, that sort of stuff. So I added a little bit of mint extract into the icing so that it has that little flair. You could always add lemon or orange if you're having like some summer festival of sorts. So we're going to start with something super, super simple. We're going to do a green shamrock with some white polka dots on it.
I don't know if I can handle that.
I think you can do it. So you have to start with 2 different consistencies of icing. So we have our piping icing, which is usually about 20-second icing. So I'll show you here, and then I'm going to let you do the next one.
Okay, sounds good.
So what you start, you just go around the edge, almost like you're coloring right outside the lines, and you just follow the cookie around. But do you see how stiff it is?
I do.
So that it blocks all the faster consistency icing out. See, super simple.
Okay, so you just kind of outline it.
I'm going to let you do one.
Oh, great. Let's see how this works out.
You just hold it like a pen.
Just hold it like a pen.
Just hold it like a pen.
It's so easy.
See?
I squeezed 25 key limes yesterday with Kim.
Oh, your hands are sore now.
Yeah, so I like to thank her later for that. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Okay, so it looks like a child did it, and that's great.
That's great. See, I dragged my knuckle to... Oh, it's good icing.
Isn't it?
It does? Oh, I like them.
The mint is just enough, right?
Perfect, okay.
Okay, so now we're going to take our faster consistency icing. So I'll show you over here.
So this is what, like a 10-second you called it?
That's, I think that's 15, that's 20.
20, okay.
And then I'll show you on a side cookie how different the consistency is.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It just kind of flows out.
Just flows right out.
Gotcha.
So you just follow the outside line.
All right.
You can make it as thick or thin as you want. We have a lot of icing, so I'm not going to... Usually I will make it very light on the cookie, and then I'll have to fill in the holes. So,
gotcha.
See how there's some holes in here?
I do.
We're just going to take our little scribe.
You got your little acupuncture thing? And
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
These are fun. They really just make it so much easier, so you don't have to be super precise. See?
Okay, let me get my kindergarten one here going.
Yeah, you just fill it in literally like you're on a coloring page. Now, this would be perfect on its own. You could just have a perfect, simple green cookie. They're great when you're making a platter to just toss it in if you have some more complex cookies there.
Okay.
See, look at this.
Now, does this icing set up after a while?
After a while, yeah. So I made some last night that I can pull out in a little bit. You'll see it takes about 2 hours for it to really set, where you can move them around a little bit.
Gotcha.
But I leave them overnight, and sometimes they'll still be...
So you don't have to put them in the refrigerator?
No, the fridge won't really help.
Not even helping.
If you're making a ton and you're making a career out of this, a dehydrator sometimes really helps.
Okay.
So, see?
Look at that.
Looks like the exact same as mine. So we are going to take... Which bag is it? The next one. So we could do whatever we want here. So I'm going to do polka dots.
Polka dots.
And when you do wet on wet, it really just flows in really nicely together. And it's so weird to me that the polka dots just sit exactly where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, when I think of St. Patrick's Day, polka dots.
Polka dots. And it'll dry just like this.
Oh, look at that. Oh, you've got a nice little pattern. It's just
You don't have to.
You've got your thing down there.
You do whatever is
Okay.
going to make your heart happy.
What bakery do you work at in Denver?
I
where
don't
you decorate?
work at a bakery.
Yeah, you do.
I do not.
Oh, yeah, you do.
This is just my fun. You know, I'll tell you what happened. I during COVID had very little to do. I worked out and I followed all these other bakers that were making these, and it looked so fun and easy. See, look at how perfect that is.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we all know you're great in
See?
the kitchen, Kevin.
Uh-huh.
And so I just slowly got into it, and then people started saying, "Hey, I have a kid's birthday party. My grandpa's, retirement party is coming up." So I just started doing them for fun for friends, and here we are today.
Yeah, I have to redeem myself. I got Nick from the control room in my ear going, "Yeah, nice job outlining that cookie."
But this looks great. And the way that it ends up drying, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference of who did what.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Look at that.
Okay.
So we'll move these to the side. So another thing I think of when I think of St. Paddy's Day in Ireland is good beer.
Oh yeah.
Do you like beer?
Yeah. Who doesn't? Beer with a cookie
Beer with
is
a
what
cookie.
I like.
Exactly. So we're going to start off, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to outline our cookie.
Okay.
And we're going to make one that looks just like a beer. So we outline with the thicker consistency.
Okay.
See, mine's piping bag's not fully.
Yeah. Excuses.
Actually, this is the wrong consistency one. That's the
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
So
It's not
there
the
we go.
15-second, gone in 15 seconds.
Gone in 15 seconds. So we're outlining our cookie here.
Very good. Okay. I think I've got it. I think I've got this down.
Let's see. Oh, see, there you go.
So you got to kind of,
The bags
there
are
you
a
go.
little long. I usually cut them. This looks great. You're already better than the last one.
Practice makes perfect.
Fast learner.
That's all I got to tell you.
So we're going to take this
Okay.
one and just fill it in the same way that we did for the first one. I think the consistencies are kind of the same if you want to fill in at the same time.
Oh, okay. All right. We can do this. Expedite a little bit. Get dueling bags going here.
So this one I'm very excited about. For some reason, this is one of my favorite ones to make.
Yeah.
Maybe because I really like beer. Filling in all the holes here.
Yep. I think I'm going to run
Here.
out. I'm going to run out.
You're not going to run out. There's
Okay.
plenty in there, but it's I've got a smaller tip, which we'll need in a second. And I'll show you why. There's a fun little trick that gives it a little bubble. Like you can make it looks like there are bubbles in the beer.
Okay.
Oh my God, you could really smell the peppermint on this, but it doesn't taste as strong as it smells, I feel like.
I'll be the judge of that.
We did some taste testing last night.
See, that's the most fun part.
The taste
of
testing?
Yeah, it's taste testing.
And licking the spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big cookie dough person.
Yesterday, Kim was making some whipped cream. And
Homemade whipped cream?
she had the beater going. And then she goes, "Here, lick the beater." And then she turned it on and my tongue got caught.
Oh, shucks.
Horrible. I didn't know you were supposed to take the beater off of the mechanism before.
no.
I know.
Lesson
Live and
learned the
learn.
hard way?
Yeah. See, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so now we got it. Look at this.
Perfect. And just another trick that you can do is if you don't want to go through, you could just kind of shake the cookie sometimes and it'll fill in
Shake
the
the
hole.
cookie. Heard you're never supposed to shake a cookie. Oh no, that's a baby.
That's a baby.
Got
Don't
it.
shake a baby, shake
Okay.
a cookie.
Got it.
So I'm going to do
So
a similar polka dot situation. We're
Okay.
going to space them out a lot more erratically, and they could be bigger.
They could be bigger.
They could be bigger because we're making the foam that goes in the beer.
Oh, okay.
And we don't have to go all the way up to the top because we're going to cover it with beer foam after.
Okay.
Just like 5 to 7 bubbles. That's perfect. Those will be covered.
Okay.
So can I have one of the orange bags, please?
You can.
Perfect.
This one might have a little more in it.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is just at the top of each bubble, we're going to put another tiny circle.
Oh.
And it makes
Okay.
the little bubbles. It makes like a little crescent shape. And you have to do this when it's wet so that it all forms in together. Yeah, well, that's perfect, Kevin.
Okay.
I am not surprised.
See, look at that.
So I started one last night because you need to let it dry a little bit. I didn't let it dry enough. I did let it dry overnight, and as you can see, it's a little messy. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a very firm consistency. So you can see it over here. It is very firm.
Oh yeah, look
it
at
won't
that.
Move
That's like a
into each
1
other.
second icing.
Literally like
Look,
a 1
1
second
second icing.
And we're just going to place a bunch of bubbles like this.
So it looks like, the froth on a beer.
Exactly. And you're going to end up filling in all the little holes. So you could be, kind of frivolous, I guess is the word.
Yeah.
And you want some of it to like fall down a little bit here.
Ah, look at it, like it's cascading, down the side of a glass.
Exactly. And there you go. You have your beer mug.
Okay.
And we can let these dry for maybe, I don't know how much time left we have, but if they dry by the time we finish.
We're going to have to sample those in a minute.
We have one more cookie that we can make.
Okay.
This one was Kim's favorite. She was very excited to make this. She thought it was very fun. I'm trying to think. I think I could just wipe this off, and we can use this one as well.
Let me get a knife.
Perfect.
Can we just do that? Scrape it off?
Absolutely. And a lot of the times, if you do make mistakes with cookies, if you let it dry like for 20 minutes, you can scrape it right off.
And just start over.
And start
Blank
over.
canvas right there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're going to go back to the greens.
Greens.
So
I think this was the 5 second. Do you want that one?
we need the firm one first.
Firm one first.
And then, so we're going to do 1 clove at a time. Is that what it's called? 1 leaf at a time.
Okay, 1 leaf.
4-leaf clover, 1 clover.
But this is a 3-leaf.
Right, this is a 3-leaf.
See, it's not a 4-leaf. I can count.
So make 1 heart.
I can't draw, but I can count.
Can't pipe, but you can, but you can count.
Kevin can count. Okay, let's see if I can do this.
Just the big, make a big heart at the top. Kevin, these are so much better already.
Well. Yep.
And now we can fill it in with the other.
Fill it in with the other one, like this one. The
Yep. The
25 second. 72 second. Yep. This is good. This is good TV right here.
This is good TV, right? So we fill it in really quickly.
Okay.
Use our little scribe. Okay, now wipe off your scribe.
Wipe off my scribe. All right. Well, we're going to have to let these set up, and we're going to come back, maybe show the finished result here in just a second. Sabrina, how's that sound?
Perfect.
All right. We'll be right back in the kitchen with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Morgan. I'm with Ron Byrne & Associates. And today I'd like to welcome you to Mine House and Mi Casa, a premier bed and breakfast right here at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain. Let's go inside.
This property is currently being run as a bed and breakfast with 20 bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms. Right now we are standing in Mi Casa, and next door we also have Mine House. A wonderful opportunity to own a turnkey hospitality business, but it's also an opportunity to own it as a private residence. It can be sold all as one or in individual pieces, however you choose.
So now that we've had a chance to show you these 2 amazing properties, Mi Casa and Mine House,
we would love the opportunity to show you in person. Give us a call.
The season starts when Nate Dogg, Trailer Tom, and friends have started the season in front of you.
There it is, the white ribbon of living.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And on that very first chair, 2 very familiar faces who've been in line for 2 days.
My name is Nate Dogg, N-A-T-E, D-O-G-G-G-G.
My name is Trailer Tom.
Nate Nadler and Tom Miller live nearby.
I feared nothing but not getting first chair.
Second chair nightmare.
Yeah, second chair nightmare.
My goal is to continue to fight for this first chair as long as I'm physically able. First chair coming at us one more year.
Ready to power up for summer? Whether you hike, bike, golf, or just want to feel great, get ready for summer with Mountain Recreation. Sign up for our Power Up for Summer promo and get 4 personal training sessions, a nutrition consultation, and exclusive recovery group access, all for $250 at the Gypsum Rec Center. Register by March 24th for April sessions at mountainrec.org or the Gypsum Rec Center front desk. Mountain Recreation. Active, healthy, together.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you struggling with your skin a little bit? Well, we love having the opportunity to chat with Joanne Butler about some great winter beauty tips so that you can change up your skincare routine.
Oh, hi, thanks for having me. You know, we were just at the SAG red carpets last night, and it was all about beautiful, glowing skin. And everyone knows the key to getting that is, you know, eating right, exercise, good sleep, and a good skincare routine. It's just everything, especially this time of year. So I always look for a little extra hydration, and I am loving this from Biossance. It's their new Plump and Hydrate set. It's 4 products, their best-selling cleanser, serum, eye and face cream, that all work together to plump and lift your skin. And each of these are powered by sugarcane derived squalane, which is this like bioengineered superpower that mimics the moisture in your skin and actually boosts the absorption of other skincare agents by 40 times. So it's just amazing stuff. You can also feel good about using it. It's vegan, pregnancy safe, and it's just $59 exclusively at Sephora and Sephora.com. And it retails for more than $83, so this is really a steal right now, so get your hands on it. Now, once your skincare is in check, my little secret to get a great glow is this Milk Makeup's Hydro Grip Gel Tint. I'm so happy to have it because it just launched and there's a 12,000 person wait list for it. It's just this beautiful, super weightless gel formula that leaves you with a smooth, hydrated glow. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamins that give you even more of a hydration boost by 24% actually. And it won't fade or crease or settle into your lines, and it helps your makeup do the same, you know, so it just gives you the smooth canvas. It comes in 15 buildable shades, up to 12 hours of coverage. It's clean, non-comedogenic, and it's just $36 at milkmakeup.com and Sephora.com, and in Sephora stores starting February 28th. So definitely get your hands on this if you can. Get on that list. Now, what else we saw on the red carpets? Eyeshadow back big time. This is Lukita Maxwell from Shrinking. Just love her. Lots of color all the way up to the brow, so the eyes have it. Metallic, smoky pastels, any color goes. Also, beautiful, bold red lips. So pretty simple, nice bold red lip, beautiful eye color, and of course, perfect skin.
Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunity to points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point for this contest. Yes,
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that. And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today. Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning 3 as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
We were fortunate enough to catch up with Emily Smith, who's a great podcast host. Now, she has a laundry list of other wonderful attributes, and we can't wait to introduce you to her now.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. It is a Wednesday. I'm your host, Liz, for TV8's Good Morning Vail, and I have somebody, well, I think who's dressed exactly like me today, but I'm really happy to have you. This is Emily Smith. I'm so grateful to have you here. And when I looked at your title, you're the Principal VP Partner Success of College Vine. Now, first of all, since I'm a little not 100% sure, what exactly is that?
Yeah, College Vine is a couple of different things. We
Okay.
help students in their journey to get to college. We help colleges recruit and enroll students more efficiently, keep them successful over time. So we do a lot of work with colleges and
That's
students.
great. And what you're saving a lot of, I would venture to think, is stress and unsurety or insecurity or whatever the word is. But when you're going to jump into something new and it's your entire career that's ahead of you, it's very overwhelming. So you guys come in and you make it a little easier for everybody.
We hope to, yeah. It's a really stress-filled process for students and families. And colleges, by and large, are really scrapping to recruit and enroll students.
Right, and I think that college is so important to many people because I think people are getting the wrong idea of school these days.
That's right.
But what they have to realize is that specific careers still require the education and the degree and things like that. And I think that it's not going to go away. The education system's not going anywhere. We are always going to grow and learn. And with the new technology that's coming up, it's even more overwhelming, I would venture to think. I mean, so you guys do higher ed education, and then you help with the success and consultant sales and things like that. But I want to touch on the AI right now, because everybody's really, we have a lot of people who are petrified of it.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people who are excited about it. And then we have a lot of people who think it's going to be for bad.
Right. I think there's a lot of different ways to think about sort of AI for your students, if you're a parent, students, for yourselves. And also on the college side, the way we think about AI can really provide a lot of leverage in the way that we do work. Because there's a lot of stuff that's happening in sort of college admissions right now. There's some federal laws coming out, recommendations about shutting down DEI, and some funding things that feel really scary on the college side. We're also facing a demographic cliff where there are fewer college-age students. Because if you think about like the traditional age student, they're about 18 years old, and what happened 18 years ago, 2008, the recession. So there are like fewer students to enroll, and they have, you know, by and large, they're savvier consumers. By and large, they have more options that aren't just college, right? You could go to a community college.
Sure.
You could get a job. You could get some really amazing career training and apprenticeships that are options now. And AI is this way for students to kind of cut down some of the stress and some of the noise. And it's a way for colleges to be really a lot more efficient in what they do, whether it's, you know, learning about what programs that are going to feel really compelling for students, to be able to reach more students, to be able to offer more personalization for students, rather than sending like, "Dear Liz, we think you're interested in science," and have it reach you and feel like, ew.
Oh, I feel special.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So AI and new technology can really allow us to level up in all things, whether you're a student or a college.
Well, now, if I got the Dear Liz letter, that's very impersonal.
Mm-hmm.
So if I got the AI letter, what would make that feel less impersonal?
Yeah, it's the difference between treating you like your demographic of person, right?
Okay.
Like you're a person who lives in Colorado and you're probably interested in the out of doors. So I'm going to send you the email that everyone who lives in Colorado and is interested in the out of doors gets. And AI can offer something like Liz. Like you, Liz, are specifically interested in downhill skiing and backcountry skiing. And you're going to come to our college. You're going to come to our college and learn about exactly, you're going to join this group and you're going to find these friends. You're going to feel this sense of belonging in this way. And you will feel felt in that moment a lot better. And AI can really do that personalization at like this really huge level.
Well, I find it interesting, even though it's really still not a human being that's connecting with you. But I guess psychologically, it makes you feel more comfortable and at ease because you feel singled out and you feel like you're more personalized.
Yeah, well, colleges have to deal with like a lot of students, right? Students take SAT, ACT, and then their names get bought and sold between colleges, right? Like it's not a very well-known thing. That's how we market to traditional students. Like they take a test, they get into a system, and then we market to them. And that doesn't feel great when you're dealing with like these huge volumes of.
There's mass.
Yes. So AI really helps individualize and sort of cut down on who the human admission staff on the college side should really spend time with, and really like spend time to build those transformational relationships instead of like answering the questions like where do I get a parking pass if those are coming in 6 times a day.
Sure, yes. Okay, and that makes sense. And how do they personalize it when it comes down to when the tuition discussion comes up?
Sure, that's a great conversation for a human, honestly.
Right.
AI can help provide, I mean, there are still places where humans are super important in this process. Yes, right, because it's this like relationship game, not just this light decision. I mean, what you said at the top was, this is stressful for students. They are trying to do a lot to, think about where they're going to apply. This really shapes their future. It's a really big like buying decision that they make. And yeah, we can really help free up humans on the financial side to like have those conversations, whether it's, machine learning tools that might suggest what kind of financial aid that student needs, to the human that would come over top to provide the counseling and relational items that the student might need to make a really good feeling decision.
So what I'm getting out of this whole thing is basically there's nothing to be afraid of, because a lot of people do have.
That's right.
And I mean, I'm a little leery because I don't want the robots to take over.
I have bad news for you, because like the toothpaste is out of the tube. Like it's happening.
Oh no!
Right. So if you're
well,
watching
the toothpaste never sticks to the toothbrush, but it always sticks to the sink.
Yeah, that's a different set of problems. But yeah, we're really like we're here, and I think colleges are really shifting changing. Like,
Yes.
the way they think about talking about AI in the classroom, right? A year ago, even professors in college classrooms were much more vocal about, well, like using AI is cheating.
Well, a lot of people still feel that way because you feel like if you're not using your own thoughts and you're sneaking in there and getting a little extra. But what I've noticed is for resumes for kids and like when they do get their degree or they're not sure or they want to even apply for colleges, I would venture to think if maybe not everybody is very articulate.
That's right.
Or well written.
Yeah.
So let's say I wanted to do a nice letter to a college that I wanted to apply for. You can literally go to AI and have them help you word it out. Is that correct?
AI is really, really good at first drafts. AI is a really good, I want you colleges or students and families to think about like AI as a thought partner. It's a great way to spit out first drafts, but you then the human have to come in with your intelligence to interpret it.
Okay.
Is this really what I mean, right? You might read a draft that AI writes for you and you're like, no, that's totally not what I mean. I really need to change this. So you modify some prompts, try again. So you have to bring that human layer of thinking on top of it.
So.
But it's a great way to get started. It's a great way to write that first draft. It's a great way to have that thought partner. Just like I might write something and say like, hey Liz, could you edit this, right?
Yes.
AI can do that for you.
I can, but hey, get over here. But the cool thing is that you're still using your thought process and your creativity and your brain. But there are people that don't have that right away or they're stuck. So it's a great tool for them to get a little assistance, but you still have the power and the control to make the changes that you feel that are necessary.
That's right.
Okay, well, that's really great. And so what are the biggest challenges for college these days?
Man, on the college side, it's a bunch of these different things. So federal laws that cut funding that feel really threatening and scary to colleges. Overall, lots of colleges are operating in a big deficit right now, which is new, right? They've been tapping into their endowments and financially things don't feel as stable as they used to. Big changes in how we're able to market to students. And students overall have a much higher expectation for how they're treated as consumers. They want to have individualized attention. They want to feel successful. I mean, if you think about nationally, the 6-year graduation rate in college is only 60%. And
wow.
That's good, but there's still like a lot of
40s.
Right. There are a lot of places that you can fail, whether it's you can't pay a bill or you can't figure out your classes or you start in one major and need to move to another major. So on the student side, there's just a lot of complexity to move through in that process. And I think colleges are really trying to offer a better student experience and offer more flexibility in that sort of operating system of higher education to serve students better.
You are so well known, well versed in everything else. This is amazing. This is why you are in the position that you're in.
It's been a long career in this
So
space.
to wrap up, I know we all have the future ahead of us. How do people reach out and get more information so they can maybe take part in this program?
Yeah, students can find a lot of free resources on CollegeVine. We're collegevine.com. You can sign up as a student. You can interact with our AI guidance counselor, which feels really important because at the average high school, a guidance counselor has 500 students they're working with. So you can really sign up there, work with our AI counselor, create a list of colleges. And on the college side, you probably already know about us, know where to find us. But yeah, you can find my podcast at vinedown.com. And check us out on CollegeVine.
It's all new. It's all a little nerve-wracking, but with people like Emily Smith here, then you'll never have to worry about anything. I'm so happy to have you here. CollegeVine, everybody, look them up, and you're incredible, and I think that our future is very safe in your hands.
Thank you. I take it really seriously. So do all of my colleagues.
Amazing. Well, we're going to meet up for happy hour, and we're going to wear black. All right, thank you very much. Emily Smith from CollegeVine, a very great interview, and we'll be right back with more TV8 after this.
Good morning, Vail.
TVA Vail is proud to announce the Wacky Winter Reading Program. We're asking children of all ages, K and even the teenagers going up to 12th grade, read 10 books or 1,000 pages by April 30th, 2025. You can find all the details on our website, tva8vail.com. Thank you to our sponsor, the lovely Eagle Valley Library District, where you can go pick up your book and have a great time. Have a great winter from your friends at TVA Vail.
Daily Flash.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch
English
and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun. Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson. Trending news and entertainment.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake. It's fake.
In America's heartland, living close to the land, there's a love for the country and a pride in the brand. In America's heartland, living close to the land. In America's heartland, close to the land.
Good morning, Vail.
We want to thank you so much for tuning into your Monday morning edition of Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here to bring you all of this wonderful community information, maybe inspire you to head into the kitchen to make some delicious St. Patrick's Day cookies. And of course, maybe if you're looking for a new property or to sell your property, we'll then introduce you to the powerhouses of the Stockton Group. It's always taking place here on Good Morning Vail, so make sure you tune in each and every morning. I've been your host, Maddie Evans, and we'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all.